Yeah, the sound is good. Sound is good. Okay, good. And so we will like review last. I put this one because the audio. So hopefully the audio is okay, huh?
Is this live? We doing live or?
We do live right now.
Okay. Good.
So last time we come up with ideas, Jimmy started with a YouTube channel to help his emotion. So whenever your emotion is have something you want to share, want to say, and you just make a video. Just you try to do it like a live one. But
Well, several problems with that. There was
the struggle.
several struggles. Yeah. What I discovered about myself. First of all, it's the most simple thing. But you came up with it, I think, in part because it is so easy. I enjoy it. I always bring it up when I come in here. Let's do a video. And then when I went home to do it by myself, thought it would be just as easy, and it was the complete opposite. It was, what it did. I'm telling the entire day was spent around this. Even just doing a minute video. The ideas of what direction do I take? What do I do? This, that. And in fact, the things that it was supposed to be helping with the loneliness and what I tried to do, I think, was that I went and I aimed for perfection. I couldn't move. I couldn't do anything because it had to be just right. And so instead, I felt more alone, and went deeper. And then I finally did put out a video. Worst video ever. It was.
Good.
But it came out. That's all that matters, is that it came out.
Sorry.
Sure.
Yes. Yeah, you continue. You can continue.
But yeah, so I understand now. So I think for one thing.
So you notice when I leave, it's difficult for you to talk.
Yeah, right. It's true.
You need someone there
Bounce off.
then you can talk.
Yeah.
Seems like
Yeah, so right, that's exactly right. It's more of a conversational. The idea again is this intense loneliness that I battle. So when I'm here with just an instrument, just the camera, it made it even worse than if it wasn't. But if I'm here with you, and not only that, but I can feel people watching through that. I feel much less alone, much more full of energy, but. It amazed me how different it was when I sat there. It was terrible. It was just lonely, alone, and I could struggle to get out 2 sentences. I couldn't make a video or anything, and finally I just put a terrible video in. But at least I was proud of myself that I got something out, because I ripped my stuff. I'm so hard on myself.
Okay. So actually, before you finally make the video, the previous, I think you came on Tuesday, last Friday.
Yeah.
Friday, then we come to the idea that you are so excited. Well, I'm excited too. And Saturday, you were in your mom's house, and then you were also excited. You want to set up the channel, and then Sunday. And Monday, today's Tuesday. Okay, Sunday and Monday, it seems you really started to try to do the video.
Yeah.
And now that's where you start to have the emotional roller coaster start. And then I think Sunday you were seems like you said that you talk about lots of days. Right? You remember the text message? You said the text message. This text message is very beautiful and powerful. And then Sunday talk about lots of very sad days. You were emotional. You were crying. You said you were crying like this. You cry a lot on Sunday. You forgot?
No, because my emotions. I so far. I swing from here to there. So far.
Monday, then you text me and say, "Oh, you see the birds in your backyard."
Right, yeah.
you feel it's so beauty, pure beauty.
Sure.
You didn't notice it before, and
Right.
you feel very good. So Sunday like this, Mondays like this, you feel very
Yeah.
good.
They're up and down, like a roller coaster.
Yeah, roller coaster, and you try to. I think it's maybe not just you, but lots of people starting to make the videos, searching their heart to do their emotional things. I think they all have similar experiences. You may be even more extreme, like reach like downside, reach like the days. Think about you say you didn't want to suicide, those days. But when you get good, you feel like beauty, pure beauty of lots of days.
Sure,
Even
yeah.
in the winter time, you see you find the beauty, the outdoor, and see this your strong emotion, but you also relieve lots of things. You cried.
Oh yes.
You cried.
Right.
Yeah, I say that's the goal for you to do this one, because that's the process you're healing yourself.
Yeah.
And then finally last night you get a video, but like we once said, you talking to the camera just by yourself, it's not good. That's that's
She's honest. Yes.
it's of course I have to be honest with you to help you emotionally.
Yeah.
So we're different. If you see his video just by himself, actually I feel the energy is not good. So I also don't.
Me too.
Yeah, it's definitely different than what we are doing right now.
Right.
But you writing the message you write is great. It's like philosopher, philosopher. His major was philosophy. So I think you can write and YouTube post, even you can do video like this, talk to me. But whenever you come here, but you can post every day. Or if you learned how to record it the emotional things.
Yeah.
Actually, when you do video, you were want to talk about story. But what I suggest to you to do, you also choose to do the live ones, because live ones you don't use your brain much. You just use your heart, just emotionally, just
Okay.
So you didn't do the live, right? Last night.
No, I couldn't figure that out. That's because I don't know how to work the.
Okay. So
technologically, that's another thing that was frustrating with me and built it. But yeah.
Yeah, I'll teach you how to do the live
Okay.
one. It's very simple.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think the importance when you text me, when you talk about it emotionally, because that's the emotion in that moment. You really you express it out. So when you do the videos at that moment, you just live ones talk to people just talk about the emotion instead of your story. Like last night the video, you talk about kind of like your personal story.
Yeah.
Don't talk about story, just talk about your emotion.
Okay.
So
okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's a healing process. Right?
Yeah. Okay. No, that definitely makes sense. It is harder than it looks. I've realized that people, and getting started with anything is harder.
Mm-hmm.
So I know
of course,
it will start
that's
getting
the
slower.
struggle. I think it's calm for everyone.
Yeah.
Calm for everyone. I think it's not maybe in the beginning. Also, if they also want to express emotion, maybe you feel difficult too, because you have to dig deep and deep.
Right.
So if you can cry, that's actually a good sign. So just try to do the life ones.
Okay.
Life ones, and so that's his experience. Also tell everyone, you need to dig deep for your real emotions.
Here's the problem with that. So with the writing, and this is why I can write. So the writing. So what I'm doing with the writing is I'm grasping on, because I can see people going. When I get alone and depressed, it is my attachment to the world and people get further away. So my writing is a help me note like that. I can't put myself in front of the mirror, or in front of the mirror in a way. I can't do that. It'll make it even worse. I'll be looking at the bad stuff. That's the problem as far as that.
Maybe you can do later. You do this later, but write first. You can write and continue a post on the YouTube.
Yeah.
I see how things going. So it's if you still have some difficult to write, just
figure out.
yeah, just I think maybe with different when you write your emotions and text to me because you think you are talking to me, you feel safe. So that's why you can write.
You're right. That's exactly right. When you say safe, that's what it is. It's like because it gets I go so low. This swing, which is bipolar, I go into the deepest, loneliest, darkest, and then when I get out, I feel this great, I've made it through that. It didn't kill me every time, right?
Yeah.
So I have that, but the hardest. So with the videos though, with the right, it's like help me, and this I can connect. It's safe, like you said. I don't feel safe. I think if I'm just crying and people are watching me, if that makes sense to you.
Okay. Yeah, I think we'll also talk about this. Safe, maybe is a big issue for you.
Oh,
feel safe.
absolutely. Yeah.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
So which way can make you feel safe? Like if by this way you don't feel it, but you said you want to,
Well, I think so. I think I can reach there, like this, talking about this like this. But see, if first of all, I wouldn't probably if I came in here like a few weeks ago and I was a complete wreck, if you remember.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. You're much
No,
better.
I would. I don't know if we did a video that day. We may have.
We didn't have
We did not do a video.
Yeah, we didn't.
I wouldn't have felt safe like that.
I didn't want to do that
Yeah,
because you were
sure.
so horrible.
But you see what that is. So like I can talk about this. I am free with open and being vulnerable and talking about it afterwards. But in the lowest of lows, I don't feel safe. In fact, I feel like an invasion. I feel both pulled away and that I can be attacked at the same time.
Now you can now. See,
Yeah.
that's the improvement.
Right.
You can now.
Yeah.
So I also want you even in the future you can also worry actually this is self-confident. So you have the confidence to talk in front of the camera.
Yeah, with you here.
Well,
That's the thing though, I do, and it's, I mean, it is a lot of you because you radiate that safety that's, you do. Everyone would say that you talk to, that you have this safety, that you feel safe when you're here. It automatically lifts your mood, that kind of thing. But even if that wasn't this, someone, just a friend of mine, I can talk with them. But by being by myself or in the midst of that, it's actually the worst. It's dangerous. It feels like.
Okay. So do you still want to share your writing?
I'll share. Yeah, I can do the writing and things. And see here, the funny thing is about my writing though, and it's funny that you say that because I feel ashamed of my writings.
No, your writing is very good.
Afterwards, I feel ashamed of it.
No,
I think that's ridiculous.
his writing, text, those very good. Very
well,
good.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
You are the only one I would share that you saying that, actually, that right there, that moment, just right there, is huge for me. Because when I finish writing, I feel so ashamed. I'm sorry I sent you all these messages. You think I'm crazy. And
No, I never said.
No, but I think that you think I'm crazy because I'm putting I'm putting my idea of myself onto you.
See, that's the self-confident problem.
Sure.
You should have the confidence about the emotion. Doesn't have any. We don't judge emotions.
Yeah.
Emotion is there, just there. It's no right, no wrong.
Yeah.
So don't think about you're crazy or something. No, that's the emotion. That's it. Yeah, no right, no wrong. Okay, we don't judge it. You don't judge yourself. I don't judge you too. Okay, I think we need I want to help you get from the emotion too extremely emotional roller coaster to more balanced.
Right.
That's what you also need to do.
Sure.
So there is no wrong, no right.
Mm.
Just how to make the extreme like it's more balanced.
Sure.
So that's what you need to do. Don't judge
Okay.
yourself.
Okay.
Don't judge yourself.
But I do think that it has to, and it doesn't have. I wish I could have you every day and we could just do the back and forth. Which, of course, you have a job and you can't do that. But I think I can do something like that.
And
But
you
yeah,
have job
the trying. The thing about it is if when I was doing it by myself, so I try and get myself into the emotion to talk, say depression, and what I'm doing is placing myself in depression, and I made it worse. I mean, it was so I'm pulling in order to start talking by myself in front of. Again, it's like having a mirror shining back everything that I don't like about myself. But from with a person that I feel safe, I can feel.
You judge yourself all the time.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's the thing. Don't judge yourself. You judge yourself all the time.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And also you will have a job soon, right? You have a
I
job.
hope so.
Yeah. I think it's.
Well, I do. I've got hired somewhere else.
Right. You no
So
matter which job you will get,
Right.
you will have job. Yeah. So I think when you have job, you also don't have much time to think so much.
Right. No, that's exactly right.
So you have the you.
That's where I talked about where home is. For most people, home is safety. With me, home is alone, is cold, is death. It's overthinking because when I go home, when I'm out taking a walk and I'm hearing the birds and looking and then watching the squirrels play and things like that, and my blood's moving and everything, I'm feeling good. But when I'm at home, where it's the opposite of what other people think of. People think of safety, comfort. I think of cold, death, isolation, alone.
Yeah, you think too much about it. So this part.
It's lots of thinking because it's sitting alone. That's what I do. I sit alone by myself thinking.
Yeah, so once you got a job, you don't have much time to sitting alone to think about those things.
Right.
You're probably very tired after you finish one day job.
I'm looking forward to it. I thought it's interesting. I don't think there was. I think there's a lot of value in the self-reflection, but then I was doing emotional damage because it was just this over and again. I have this idea that, and it's funny because I'm the most imperfect person. But I realized that with that video, that's what I learned, is that I was trying to put out this perfect video. Well, by the end of it, worst video that ever came out, probably. You'll be
Look, listen to what you said. Worst,
yeah, it's true.
Perfect.
Yeah.
You all want to judge things, judge yourself.
Yeah.
Either like a perfect or worst. You always judge yourself. To everything judge yourself. That makes you so tense, so stressful.
What made me nervous about when he mentioned judgment.
Who?
Remember when I was talking about the job interview earlier, and he brought up judgment, and it made me nervous.
Yeah. So don't judge yourself. And also, if anyone wants to judge you, just cover your ear or maybe just ignore it.
Okay.
Yeah. I think we mentioned two important things for you today. Don't judge yourself.
Okay.
Okay, you can
I'm
write
gonna
down.
write. Yeah, it's good for me to write. Don't judge yourself.
Yeah. Especially emotion. Emotion doesn't have wrong and right. It's just that you need focus on which directions, like good emotions or negative emotions, and safety.
Safety. Yeah.
Safety. You need safety.
Yeah.
You
Definitely.
find a safe environment. You feel safe environment. Find a safe position or safe location. Whatever you feel safe. The person you feel safe, be with. If that person you don't feel safe, especially like I don't want to mention how you feel that person bring negative emotion to you, actually that, or maybe that person judge you, then
No.
keep distance from that person.
Okay.
That's what you need. But actually you attract to those person if you attract. Those negative person, you like emotion maybe bring that you actually
I attract those, or I'm attracted to people with the negative emotions.
you both side, I think both
Yeah.
directions.
Both directions, right?
Yeah.
It's very confusing sometimes.
So you need to remember these two things
Okay.
today.
Safety, don't judge myself, especially with the emotions. One,
Don't judge yourself for anything. Well, except those things like if it's illegal, of course I don't think it. Or maybe like
Yeah, right.
take
I won't-
drugs,
right.
addictions. So
Yeah.
that one you think, oh this is wrong, this is wrong. That one you need to keep telling about this one.
Right.
So that can help you get rid of those things.
Yeah.
So you already have improvement, right, for those addictions.
Oh yeah.
How
yeah, a lot.
it's better.
I mean, well, but at the same time, see, this is, now we'll get into really, because that is the hardest I'm judged, because getting through that, I mean, it is an evil spirit, it is addiction, is strong, and when I get down, see, I used to, and I can tell, I did everything, and I started with you, and I got rid of all of them, ketamine,
Yeah, you get rid of
alcohol,
those very quick.
all of these ones, but then there's this last bit, and it's like, in what we're talking about safety, it's weird. I feel like it was, if I let it go, because anytime a negative emotion or something that would come to me, what do you think? I mean, that's what I would reach for, because it would stop the anxiety, the fear. I mean, that's what drugs do. You know, so it's like taking a baby's blanket away from it.
Yeah, okay. If you realize that that's real great.
Yeah.
You already have big improvement. Yeah. This is compared, so it's just the last part.
Right.
So
But-
safety. You found it, maybe try to find another thing can
Exercise maybe more.
feel more safe than
Yeah.
you take those drugs.
Yeah.
You try looking. So that's the third task for you today.
Third tip.
Actually, I'll give you too much homework today.
No,
So
no,
then-
I think this one's important though.
Yeah, that's important. And
So
also,
three
I
is-
told Jim 3 herbs he needed to take today. Those another paper, right? Another paper. I mean, another paper. Those.
I've got it somewhere. Yes.
Yeah. So those one, you needed to eat at home. Those herbs.
Okay. But what was the third one? Do you remember what you just said?
Tired. I'm tired
No,
today.
I understand. No problem. I'll tell you what. Well, then that's a sign that that's
found
for the
safe.
drugs.
Yeah,
There's-
find some another way more safe. Make you feel
Away
more
from-
safe than you take the drug.
replacing the safety
That's the
that
drug.
the drugs gave.
Yeah.
Give with something else. Okay.
Tired today is it's already dark now.
Well, I won't keep you any longer. I think.
No,
that's
this is
enough.
great. This is what I
Okay.
want to do. Okay, great. I think this is good for you too. So
Yeah.
every time we discuss, we also can find something. This is like good. That's great. So try to keep posting.
Okay.
If you are not sure, you can send to me first. Then, if you don't feel, I think you don't feel safe
I don't. I mean,
when
safety.
you post or when you do video.
I mean, if we can go really far into it, I mean, it's hard to feel safe, you know, when your mother left you when you were, you know. So I've been searching for safety.
But your mom is.
We've made up enough everything, and
Yeah.
she's wonderful.
So this
People
is
do
great.
things. Life is. I don't judge her for that. There were years and years of that and battles with that, and that's probably where the bad, you know, with the beginning of the addictions and stuff like that began. That's where it slipped in, right? Because it was replacing my mom or the love or something.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Yeah, I think you already did a great job for yourself. Really, great job. Huh?
Thank you.
Yeah. So the biggest thing is no one can be perfect.
Yeah.
So if you always judge yourself, you always feel drag you down.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, I know.
So don't judge yourself. Maybe you give yourself more encouragement. Then you already the water is the water. Say the one bottle of water, half has the water. Which side you look? You look at the empty
half
side.
full or
or you
half
look
empty or
at,
half full, right?
Yeah, which side you look?
I get to choose whether.
Right. Exactly.
Right. And I've been telling myself this here lately that with everything, with the bad things, the hard things, and this is where I think my biggest amount of growth has come from. With everything, that there is something good in it, that there is something to be learned from it, and that the difficult parts that I get through, this is the swing. Because when I go into the darkest dark and the lowest low, I come out of it feeling great, and then I can now not just have the relief from it, but I don't go as low because I understand and I accept and say I can get something from this if I look at it the right way.
Good. So don't judge yourself. Okay, don't judge yourself.
Yeah.
Good, great.
Okay.
So then you also have lots of homework to do right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Continue follow us next week. Oh, the Friday. I'll see you on Friday.
Yeah.
Friday, huh? See how tomorrow, today's Tuesday, Wednesday. See how Wednesday, Thursday you goes, huh? But even though there is the nature healing process is not like a straight way. It's always up and down. But continually, just the trend is getting better and better.
Yeah.
That's the natural way. So don't expect anything. Just go straight. Good. So you always in your life is always up and down. Other patients the same. Physically, emotionally, is all like this, and they even reach some. When in the beginning, it's maybe getting much better, like quicker, and then reach some plateau. At that moment, I have to help them figure out the emotional issues. After the emotional issues is the deeper the source causes physical problem. Then there are physical symptoms is gone very quick. Then it goes to another level.
Yeah.
That's usually what's happened. So everyone the same. Don't judge yourself. You already did great jobs. Okay.
Thank you. Well, thank you so much for everything you did.
Thank you for sharing.
This helps.
That's how
So
everyone.
this helps right here. This is, I feel right now, I mean, I would really, I don't know if anybody's even watching, but it feels like there is. And I feel safe they're doing it. But this is also what we talk about, how I feel that I want to help people. So this, like right now, is so different than when I was sitting there alone with the camera. So again, thank you very much. I appreciate it very much.
You are very welcome. But also this, I think, did you notice the energy? The energy actually, we changed the energy here. So in the beginning, the energy, I can feel you have no confidence. Now you have more confidence.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You can feel more relaxed now. You were nervous, but now you're more relaxed.
Sure. Yeah, I felt my shoulders come down a bit.
You can more relaxed and more can look at my eyes. If people don't have enough confidence, you may don't want to look at the camera, don't want to look at me. Now you see much better.
Sure. Yeah.
Well, good.
Yeah.
See,
I feel happier in general. It's not just, but you're right. I mean, I think that is the thing, the biggest thing with me is my confidence. Because, I mean, if you're left alone, it's like, what did I do wrong? That kind of thing. So, yeah, with someone here that I can bounce, I can take their positive energy and we can play ball like two children.
Also, I always tell you to look at which part of the water bottle.
It's half full.
Yeah, half full. Always look at that part.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
Good. You share, you help others. Great.
Thank you.
Great.